So in this video we're going to go through page 17, question 1, and it's the start of the higher level geological geometry. So it's geological geometry 2. So as I said before, it's really important to read the questions carefully. The map shows ground contours of 10 meter intervals, so 40, 50, 60. The proposed roadway rises from X to Y at a continuous gradient. So this is the first time we're seeing, before now the road had been level, but now we're seeing that the road's actually starting to rise as it goes. A and B are points on the centre line of the road, and there are altitudes of 70 and 85. So the first thing you do is you write in the question, A is at 70 and B is at 85, so you can write that in. Just going to focus my video just to make it a bit clearer. So hopefully you can see that. Using side slopes 1 in 1 for the embankments. Alright, so we said before, when you see the word embankments, that means fill. Side slopes 1 and 1 is the ratio of 1:1, which means for every 1 it goes down, it also goes out 1. That means the slope of the fill will be at that angle. Now, over the next few classes, we'll see this ratio changing, so it's important to really notice this ratio. So at the moment, it's ratio 1:1. So if it comes down 10, it will go out 10. If it goes down 15, it will go out 15, and so on. Complete the earthworks on the southern side of the road necessary to accommodate the roadway. And then, very important, the scale then is 1:1000. Again, that scale won't always be the same, so it's important to note that. So for the moment, it's going to be straightforward enough. So when we have a road that increases and it's fill, we have to put in what's called a fill cone. Alright, so I have explained this in the live class, but what we do is just extend A out to the edge and extend B out to the edge as well. Okay, now the fill cone will be the difference between the altitudes. So in this question, the difference is 15. So we're going to put a cone in on the higher end of the road that has a radius 15. So I'm going to take 15 on my compass. Go to B. I'm just going to draw a semicircle. So that is my fill cone. And it's 15 meters. Well, it's really millimeters we're drawing, but in real life, because of scale 1:1000, it's the same as 15 meters. But that is the difference between the lower part of the road and the higher part of the road. So we put in a fill cone. Now what we do is we draw a tangent back to the edge of the road at A, and we just draw a line. Okay, now you're doing all this lightly. What that is now that gives us the angle that basically the road's inclining at, and it allows us to step off and get our different contours. So the first one will be at 70. So that is because it's at A. First one would be 70. And then it's kind of the same process as we've done before. So what we do then is we step off, find another set to it. We need to step off distances of 10 because it's scale 1:1000 and it's 10 between the contours. So it won't always be that. So you can just step off distances of 10. That's 70. It'll be going down the way 70, 60, 50, 40, and 30 is the last one. Then you draw parallel lines. Label them 70, 60, 50, 40, and 30. So that's kind of the same kind of process. So 70 contour crosses there, and the 70 contour, that's it for the moment. 60, so 60 and 60 is there, and it's also over here. 50 and 50 follow it up, it's also there. 40, 40, and finally 30 comes across there and there. Now we have an 80 contour, but it goes into the cone, so we can just do the very same thing, except you step it up the other way as well. So go 80, that's kind of going into the cone, and your 80 contour is 80 goes there, and we actually have a 90 contour, so we can actually go higher again. So 90 contour is actually in the road, but it will give you, so 90 is there, 90 contour is there, it will give you the kind of slope to finish it off. So it won't be heavy in the road, but it'll give you the angle where it meets the road. Then we can just draw it freehand. So again, 70 is road there. Lightly join the dots. It'll go a little bit below. Once you're satisfied, heavy it in. One continuous line. And that is the earthworks done on the lower end of the road. One thing you always have to do then is put in your little symbols. So these are like little tadpoles. They always go uphill. Alright, so everything should be light except this heavy line here. Your fill cone should be light as well. Okay, I'll stop the video there.